Have you watched the video of a chubby Indian boy who says he loves eating chicken?
Roasted chicken, grilled chicken biryani.
He just wants to eat chicken.
Wow.
What is that thing that excites you in life? That one thing that you can do every single day of your life and you'll be fulfilled. Welcome to Young and Different, episode number 7. My name is Evans with another inspiring story of someone doing things differently and to make a difference. Before that, we'd like to celebrate our top 3 supporters for the month of February. We have Rosemary, who has been the first one to comment in all our episodes. Thank you so much, Rosemary. Then we have Mark, who's been sharing the links to our videos on his status. We are so grateful. And then we have Veronica, who supports us all the way from UK. M-Pesa ulicheza kama wewe, eh? Those British pounds came through big time. And we know there are so many of you out there who are supporting us. You're liking, you're commenting, you're sharing the links. We are so grateful and we say thank you. From the last episode, we learned about the importance of process and the possibility to bounce back after a big disappointment. In today's episode, it is also fully loaded. And at the end, we have a challenge which I tried so hard not to win. We feature the story of someone who always has a guitar with him. He was so good in music that he started translating songs to musical notes at the age of 9 years.
Stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. Stand amazed in your presence. There is joy, peace, and hope. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you in all the earth. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. Oh.
My name is Paul Kinyari Minor. I was born and raised in Nyeri. I am a music diehard, but when I was young, I wanted to be a medic or anything related to the medical field. I remember biology was my subject. Biology and anything that related to that field. Well, now I am a music producer and gladly a creative within the music field. I believe in doing things and doing life differently.
Kinyari!
Yes.
It was a long time. Almost a decade.
Decade bana. Bana. Ulikuwa na mandevu.
Tulia bana. Unajua watu wanajuanga mimi nimekuwa hivi all my life. Tusianze kuongea story ya nywele.
Okay, sawa. Nimetii.
Lakini story ile bado utatuambia tu.
All right.
Anyway, welcome to Young and Different. It's a pleasure to host you for today's episode. Uko na story nyingine moto sana.
Thanks.
As in from the very first time I met you, ulikuwa umeshikilia gitaa.
Bana.
Sasa hizi bado unakuwa umeshikilia gitaa.
Bana. Hebu nikwambie Kubs, tukienda binguni, hizo vitu zingine lapi hakutakuwa nayo, lakini muziki.
Usiniambie kutakuwa na lapi.
Hakutakuwa. Bro.
Kwani Heaven wana store records wapi?
Sasa iko hivi, Heaven kitu moja.
Kama Moses alipewa tablet, na kwa hizi kosa lapi.
Yenye hapo umeongea.
Hey, so tuambie, where did your passion from music come from? Ulianza wapi jani?
Manze kitu nilizaliwa nayo. I remember I used to harmonize songs while I was in primary. And then kulikuwa na vitu zilikuwa za nini PCS churches zilikuwa na festivals za music. So father alikuwa na, because my dad was a music teacher. So father alikuwa na translate muziki. But akichelewa his son ndiye alikuwa anapewa hiyo job.
Wewe sasa? Wow.
So imagine kakijana kadogo kako 9 years 10 years ndio kana translate muziki do nini vile songs zinafaa kuenda. I loved music from the very start. It's just that definitely you go through difficult times hapa kule, especially that those old generation nini parenting kind of things. Muziki hauko unafaa kufanya muziki kwa sababu it was considered as something that would not lead you anywhere in life. Yes, but muziki na mimi I think I'm living heaven here. So vile mtakuwa mkifanya binguni, mimi nilishaanza kitambo.
Sawa. So wewe utaboeka.
Mimi niko sawa.
Sisi tukienda marihaso huko.
Nyinyi mkienda rehearsal.
Ndio mwalimu.
Mkifunzwa sisi bro.
Wow. So that means from your dad you got something from your dad.
Yes.
Since he was into music, akakuintroduce.
Exactly.
In the sense that wewe ndio ulikuwa na una translate. Umesema ku-translate?
Ku-translate.
Sasa ile hayuko.
Actually wacha nikumbuka kitu kingine. Music nikiwa then music was a subject in primary. Sorry. Nilikuwa napata 30/30. So my music teacher alikuwa ananiambia ili watu wasianze kushindwa ni nini mbaya, jiangushe kamoja. So nilikuwa jiangusha kamoja ama tuili.
30/30.
It was as nice. In I knew everything. I knew everything. Wow. Hakuna mwalimu class ya music either mwalimu akuje ama asikuje. Wow. Kama akuje atanipatia notes aniambia take over. I was that good.
That's in primary school.
Yes.
Then how did you fall in love with the guitar?
Now, fast forward hapo mbele after high school. I didn't do music in high school. I went to a high school that didn't do music. So, but just say this, that in high school too, I was very actively singing until my teachers came together and sponsored me for an album. And they would only allow me to do that after I'm done with Form 4. So in between Form 4 and campus is when I picked up the guitar. I picked it up because it was the hardest instrument and I was very idle. So for those 2 years...
You picked up the guitar because it was the hardest?
Yes. But that's what my brother told me. So, nini ngumu sana, akaniambia gitaa ndio ngumu sana.
Ukaona uende kwa ile ngumu?
Nikaona I was very idle. Because sasa you have nothing to do, unangojea kampo. Alafu sasa ni siku za job, so lazima ufuate mutaratara.
Kitu moja najonga na watu wa gitaa, their guitars always have a name. Do you have a name for yours?
Nimekuwa na mingi sana sasa, hii ni nameless bana. I remember that first guitar. Kwa inaitwa Ken. Akinyinyi
ati Ken? Sijisikia mtu amepatia jina ya Charlie.
Bro. Boy child angaliwe. Unaona nyinyi ndio mnafanya hii maneno ikuwe ngumu. So yangu ilikuwa inaitwa Ken. Then lakini nasikia kama ndasema kitu tricky. Nilikuwa naitwa Baba Ken.
Wewe?
Ndikuwa kampo. By a few people, including Winnie Matui. Probably atasikia hii kitu. Winnie Matui wewe.
Winnie, ungefanya mtu akose bibi.
Yeah, so this one is nameless. Okay. But he's a very good guitar. He's a professional guitar. Okay. He's a Martins, so he's really professional. Nice.
Yes. Since nimesikia umeongea story ya campus kidogo, tunaweza ingia hapo. How was campus and music for you?
In campo, I realized, manze, I needed to enjoy my life fully in music. So I tried joining then worship team ya Christian Union, nikaona kuna vile haingiani. Alafu hiyo time nilikuwa na passion zingine za manywele.
alikuwa anakaa Michael Jackson. We must put your picture here. What? Wasa unani hii picha?
Baada zile mingi ziliibiwa. Most of those, I think I only have 2.
Really?
You only have 2.
And you know that was your look.
That was my... Sasa nilikuwa naingia laibu. Nimekaa laibu nasoma nasikia neighbor ameniambia, bro, uliona game ya jana? Uliona Drogba?
By the way, ilikuwa kaa Drogba kabisa.
Sasa unaniambia nini? Bro, pole, nivyo nilikuwa naona unakaa hizo. Na mimi futana, mimi tuko hivi. So
kalemewa tu na kwaya.
Prison worship na kwaya juu ya nywele zangu. Hiyo ikakataa. Lakini sasa kuna wase walikuwa beatment kama mimi. Walikuwa naitwa CM.
Creative Ministry.
Creative Ministry. Sasa hapo ndio niliingia. Nikapatana pia na watu wamebeat kama mimi. People who wanted to just experience life. And at the same time, I think even with that rowdiness and everything, the funny thing, yule mtu alikuwa anitengeneza nywele ni shosho. So siku moja nilienda home siku moja kama nikiwa hivyo.
Mara yako ya kwanza kutengenezwa nywele?
Shosho ndiye alikuwa
anakutengeneza. Wow.
Now this is the youngest sister of my guka.
Okay.
Grandpa. So mimi nikaenda home siku moja hivyo na nywele iko imekaa vizuri hivyo madhe akaniangalia akaniuliza, sasa yani umesema zile vitu sijaifanya hapo. Akaniuliza, nani alikutengeneza hivi vizuri hivyo? Nikamwambia ni shosho. Alikuwa kitu kingine. The same thing with my father. He accepted. And I think that's the thing about parenting. You need to do the best thing you can do while the kids are young. Because my dad just allowed me. Alikuwa anajua probably this is a face. Na nilikuwa na serve point. Actually nilikuwa na kwanza na preach pale mbele nilikuwa na kinywele hivyo. Wamadhi wanafurahi. But ilifika time tu nika shave.
Wacha nisiulize reason but maybe I may ask, is it that you were looking for a look that people would know you with in terms of ukienda musically? Because I know musicians,
yes,
kuna ile kitu wanataka watu wa identify nayo. Were you branding yourself that way?
Not really. I'd say this. There is a way we creatives think. Anyone in the creative field, we avoid going with the norm. We want to always stand out. So for whichever reason, you will see this is how the things are being done, but your heart will tell you fuata ingine. So for me, even from high school, I remember in high school I had ilikuwa inaitwa helmet. Ilikuwa na helmet. Watu wengine wakinyolewa na principal, mimi yangu ilikuwa inaachwa intact. It was neat. Nilikuwa na mtu mwalimu akinifanya hivi natoa kakichana nairudisha vizuri. So when I just got to campus, I decided this was the time now to take it to the next level. Actually nilikuwa nataka sasa kuweka dread, but nikasikia tu nimechoka nywele, nikazimob. Big up to our ladies, they do, and all the gents who do long hair.
Imagine kucompete na wife kwa nilikuwa salon.
By the sasa ningekuwa na nywele sidhani wife angenisalimia.
Ungepata mtu.
Singepata mtu. Hata yeye aliniambia tu, kama ningekuona na nywele familia ingekuwa story ilisha kitambo.
Wow. So most of your campus life you did music in the context of creative ministry?
Yes, I did.
That means most of your music umefanya in terms of ministry, in terms of the gospel.
Exactly.
Was it deliberate?
Yes, it was deliberate. I also knew I wanted to serve God. So everything had to be in the confines of that. Even if we're trying to, and of course, we have not experienced other aspects of, I had not experienced other aspects of music. So the best I knew was just relating with music in the context of the gospel. And also those were the closest people I had around. So I'd say it was also the reality of the moment. It was the reality of the moment. And it led to other things, because now way after campus, the people I started associating with, still people in that line. And sasa au ndio walinifungulia sasa into the other aspect of using music to earn money. And I knew I wanted to earn a living through music. I didn't know how because I've not studied anything in music. It's just a talent. I have other papers, but I remember kuna time nilikuwa nafanya job hosi. It was stressful. So I knew I wanted to live a happy life. I didn't want to just wake up and do things the normal way. I would have probably sidhani ninge make. So hapa pale God ni mso, kwa sababu ukipatia God mwambie God naomba tu ni guide hapa na pale, anakufungulianga one door after the other, because he's the one who sees the future. So he's the one who led me to people who open doors for me into production. Because I think the person who made me get into production, I met him after high school. After high school, my teachers paid for an album for me. Yes. So I went to studio and I met a producer. He's called Gitonga. He's still a very good friend of mine. So after we met, and also a few other producers. There is another guy called Noel Waitara, very good producer. There's also another one called Dominic Haemba. So I did an album that was done by jointly all of them. I'd say jointly all of them. And then immediately after campus, I now interacted further with them. So how ndio niko like I think hiki kitu inakaa poa, nikaingia kwa mziki. And I'd say they are like my elder brothers, because when I was starting, when I wanted to do my first studio setup, I got equipment from most of these guys for free. And that is how I started production.
Okay.
Yes.
Before tuingia hapo kwa production kidogo, nimesikia ukisema you used to work in the hospital.
Yes.
Which course did you do?
Biochemistry.
Which campus? Go to a campus.
KU.
Okay, Kenyatta University.
Kenyatta University. Manze hiyo kitu ni ngumu. Kuna watu wawili walichizi. Bro, watu wawili walichizi. Mko unaona, names wa biochem bana.
Kwani mko mnasoma nini?
Hebu nikwambie hiki kitu ulikuwa kuna time nilikram structures. Umekram ni time exam, umekram kabisa hadi msai kusalimia kwa barabara. Unasema lysine. So ukifika exam room, kitu ya kwanza ili usisahau, enda side ya nyuma
unaandika hizo
bikram whatever you whether iko kwa paper ama iko, then kutoka hapo utaanza kuziangalia. Unajua ile unakram hadi naenda ukisema jina kitu kwa exam room. Unaenda kusema sasa hata nilisahau hizo vitu. Chemicals, hard chemicals. And I also remember this guy, kuna tukua for there is this Muhindi alikuwa anatufunza. Alikuwa anaitwa Patel or Dr. Patel or something. So this guy ni Mhindi, so one of the chemicals he was talking about was zinc. Lakini juu ni Mhindi anasema zinc metal. So wase wako like, what the heavens is that? There is zinc metal. So wase unaandika JN. Ndio mse fulani akapip kwa notes zake akasema wase ni zinc.
Wow. I think ndio maana ulishikilia gitaa na nguvu zaidi.
After that lazima uende ujitoe stress.
Okay, sawa. So let's go back to production. And right now I want us to talk about Mzikibuzz, and nataka to take through the process. I know you didn't start at this studio where we are right now. Do you remember your first studio?
Kabet sita. Clients wakikam unaweka mattress, hata hakukuwa na kitanda, kama mattress chini, unalalisha kama mattress juu, unachapa wera. But I didn't stay there for long. Nili realize it was not making sense for me. I went into a one bedroom. Sasa one bedroom silikuwa na siasa. Haya, Kubs, imagine uko one bedroom, client amekam, ameingia umeanza kutengeneza beat, anasikia kulala, anaenda kitanda yako analalanga, akwambia beat kisha uniite. Hayo maisha. Alafu kitu ingine ilikuwa inanibamba ni vitu kama kuna clients watakam waransack food yako yote. Unapata kuna msee aliingia akapata kulikuwa na hiyo time ilikuwa time ya kukula mbosho sana. Kamande hizo vitu apata tukamande twako. Unaona msee ametoka, unaona mtu ametoka kitchen ati biti nendaje
na
kamande yako bana, na hiyo ndio ilikuwa yako ya sapa. Hiyo maisha nikaona hata hii haileti shangwe.
Sasa ni kwa one bedroom.
One bedroom.
Kwa nilikuwa na liberty aje. But I think that's the kind of person you are.
Yes.
People are free around you.
Yes.
Yeah. So siwezi wa blame to some point.
Plus, if they're clients, you want also them to bring out the best in them. Alafu na as you say, siwezangi kuwekea watu mipaka sana. Nakumbuka ka story fulani ka dem fulani alikam, nilikuwa nimenunua zile non-stick sufurias. Dem akakuja akaona hizi sufuria, yani Kinyari unapikanga aje zinaungua hivi vyote. Nilipata sufuria ikishine. Yote ikishine.
Alingarisha kato hiyo kitu non-stick.
Exactly, yote. Niko like enyewe sasa hapa I need to separate. I need to start separating things, otherwise kukienda hivi maisha si yangu. So from there I think that was the first time I went to a business premise.
Okay.
It was a very tiny space. Actually it was all glass partitioned. So my neighbors walikuwa nasikia mziki vile inaenda. But anyway, there's always a place to start. Hakukuwa na siri. Mse fulani akiingia watu wote wako huyo ni nani ameingia studio. Hakukuwa na siri, as in kubs uko sawa, lakini unless mwongea hivi kila kitu mnaongea na client watu wote wanasikia. Sasa we have to start somewhere.
Nani ni leo kiongea step
conversation. Hiyo beat inakaje, alafu nasikia mlango nasikia hiyo beat kama mnakosea mahali baada. Lakini we have to start somewhere. From there we moved now to a better premise that we were in before COVID came in. After COVID there was a little bit of disruption. And then after COVID we felt we needed a bigger space, so we came to now where we are. Yes, we also actually wanted to build up more things, diversify what we are offering to more live music too. Yes.
Nice. I heard you saying when you started, there are people who even gave you equipment for free.
Yes.
What kind of challenges are unique to Linear Production?
First of all, obviously competition is up there. Especially after COVID, there was a boom in people getting equipment and starting off their own home studio, so competition imekuwa juu.
Hata mimi kuna kasong tulifanya by the way kwa nyumba. Niambia mama si unasemanga unaimbaga. I just told us kaa hapo ni kurecord.
Wazi. Unaona even ndivyo tulinyang'anywa job. Even ndivyo tulinyang'anywa job. So a studio, the other thing is it's entertainment. I'd say you have to be very, very conscious in what you're doing in terms of the content. You can either be too much after money and forget yourself. And you see nowadays, mnaona zile vitu ziko kwa social media, people are doing things for just to get followers and all that. It's easy to get and fall into that trap, to get followers, to get money, because needs are there, but maintaining yourself, living with what the Bible says, that a good name is better than riches. And I think especially generation watu wengi hawajui hiyo. Watu wengi vile pesa itakuja, whatever, whether atakuwa uchi ama atakaaje, Yeah, so even for us, it's deciding this is the content that I want to be known by. And definitely with that, it means there are clients you won't appeal to. While at the same time trying to become the best within your confines of competition. So those are the main things. And also the other thing is the world is really moving fast. AI is here. Nowadays, few things you can tell your computer to make a beat for you. Utaiambia ni aje, enda mi nataka beat inakane hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. So that means the computer will do it. Itakutengenezea mi nataka beat ya reggae na inaanza na code 4, 5 and 6 na ikuwe na tempo ya kwanza inaweza kupatia hata samples kama 3. Sasa producer kama mimi atakula nini hapo? Yes. So there is also the moving technology that is also polepole unaanza kusikia ka pinch polepole. At the same time, there are good things. The aspect that you can have clients globally, that I can record a client in US very easily. I can talk to a producer in Nigeria, and so that aspect also now is helping us to also take advantage of the global ideas, so that zote ziko pamoja. So basically it means you can collaborate in a project. You can tell someone, hey, niaje niko na project inakaa hivi, hebu nisaidie nataka beat inakaa hivi.
Amazing, beautiful. Who are some of the people you would like to thank for helping you through the journey? Unajua tunaambia go patia mtu maua yake mapema.
Manzi.
Nataka upatie watu kadhaa maua saa hizi.
Sasa hapa one and only Kitonga Sami. I really appreciate you guy. You've been very instrumental in my life. Undi alini skuma fast into production. He's the person who I say God. You see what happened? Let me give a little bit. When I decided, you see the process of deciding I'm going to do music. Haikuwa a one day decision. Over time, simesikia nikisema nilikuwa hosi. All that definitely kuna pressure ulisoma, tafuta kazi, nyef tukaa hizo. But I decided sasa, let me say it like this. The last interview I did was an interview with some guy, a reverend, and reverend aliniambia, sasa wewe, I think you need to do music. I know probably you think it's not going to give you money, but hear it from me, do what your heart makes, what makes your heart happy, and do it whether it gives you money or not. So from there I decided to stick on. So after that I stayed home. I stayed I cancelled all the other interviews, pharmacy, nyef sijui kuuza madawa, and then Gitonga called me to join him, and that is how I started my journey into studio environs, that kind of thing. But then also came in another guy who's also a friend of Gitonga. He's called Noel Waitara. He's a big producer also, big good producer. Yeye ndiye alikuwa naishi na yeye. So then he had just started his studio. Then he was still in a one bedroom manenos. So nilikuwa naenda job kwa studio moja, alafu narudi home kwa studio nyingine. So unaona kila kitu ninakula iko na muziki. Why can't I? If can't I. So after that also there is also this other guy called Dominic Haimba. He's also inspired me, giving me opportunities to bring out myself, and helping me to discover better how I can bring out my musical skill. So those three people, I'd say, wako hapa karibu na mimi. There are people, unajua nikisema mziki tu ninakumukanga Gitonga, Noel, and Dominic. Yes. Yeah. Those are the three guys.
Nice. And
one more.
Okay.
Hey, ningesahau kwa nini? Kuna mzee Nyeri anaitwa Mr. Gashaw. Mr. Gashaw is the former principal of Nyeri Baptist. Hawa watu wote umesikia nimemention, we all have one person in common, Mr. Gashaw. He's the guy who's inspired all of them to do music. And he bought equipment and brought all of them together. He told them, do music. Up to today, I'd just say Mr. Gashaw just did that not to get money, but to inspire generation. So I'd also add him in the legends lists. Yes.
Just ukitaja mwenye alitransfer the gene, the music DNA.
Mzae has always been there.
Okay.
Definitely kufanya music, it was a struggle juu haka anaitikia pia.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think those are challenges many young people face.
Yes. But also I think sisi watu hapo awali kitambo, then it was, if you want to do well in life lazima ufanye daktari, pilot,
engineer.
Yeah, that was it. But things have changed. Things have really changed. I have being in this space, I have handled so many people, so many parents now who bring in their kids to be inspired musically, all that, because also music has been now considered as a career. You can pursue music as a career, and music does pay. Music and entertainment does pay, as long as you also know that you don't need to lose yourself in the process. Yes.
Okay, my last question for this segment. One thing about being lifted by other people, there's always that burden, a desire ya kutaka to lift others.
Yes.
That desire to pass on what has been done to you. And I saw that as Mzikibuzz, you're doing something for Easter.
Yes.
Maybe unaweza tuguzia kidogo hapo.
Yes. Sasa when we came to this space, we thought juu tumeweka lights, mawajakoya huko nyuma, mavitu mzuri, and also for us we also have equipment for live recording. We felt we needed to try out something that would utilize our space fully, and so we have for the Easter we decided to sponsor 3 bands for Easter themed kind of content, and we'll be handling the audio and the video. And when we put out that notice, so many guys came on board, auditioned, and officially kutoka next week we will be announcing the 3 groups that we'll be working with.
Next week, in this case, itakuwa second week of March.
Yes.
2023, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just for records.
Yeah, for records sake.
Yes. And we are hopeful. The guys that we have are on board who are helping us in the production are also very able people. We are keen to add value to groups in that sense, and also in the process we've met so many groups that have wanted to record, and I know live recording can be expensive, but for us I think this will be a good platform for such groups.
Nice, Mr. Paul Kinyari.
Yes.
Hey, asante bana. Your story is so inspiring.
Thank you.
To some of us who were told they cannot become musicians, no matter what they do.
Lakini sasa wewe.
Wacha nilikuwa school choir wewe.
Ati
nilikuwa school choir form 1. Nilijua
choir kidogo. Yaani ilikuwa ya poems ama.
Choir. No, lakini unajua in high school everyone wants to sound ni kama kuna bass. Unaelewa? So tena 1 tuko watu 5. Tena 2 wako watu kaa 15. Bass 1, bass 2, watu kaa 100. So niliimba vibaya. But the music teacher was like, sasa watu ni 5. If I chase this guy away,
nani atashikilia?
So that's how I ended up in the school choir. But right now, we are going to a very nice part of this show that I normally enjoy. This is the challenge part.
Haya.
Sasa unajua challenge ya episode, I think it was episode 5. We did singing.
Yes.
Unadhani hapa tunaweza fanya singing?
Hapana. Tujaribu tu. Let's try.
I cannot lose any challenge in my own show. That one has been said before and it has to happen. Okay. So your challenge will be a bit different. I think hapa unaona kuna mamkuli,
Yes.
Kuna Smokey.
Yes.
Na nasikia wewe na Smokey.
Yeah, we inseparable. It's my second.
Chanda na pete.
Exactly.
You love Smokey so much.
Yes.
So tunaenda kukula Smokey. But for you to eat, you have to earn it. Na hii ni game unajua. Hii ni game inachezwa kila mahali. It's a very simple game. All you need to do is flip the bottle.
I wish we get
Ungefanya practice. So it's a very simple game, sawa?
All right.
So utaanza ama nianze? Unaona aje?
Anza.
Yeah?
Anza.
Okay.
Wewe mimi ndio nakula hizi stuff zote.
Guy.
Unaona?
Hiyo chupa ni kubwa. Mtu atupe chupa. Director atupe chupa. Hii ndio mzuri. Hii ndio mzuri.
Hii Thailand. Ay. Wewe ulikuwa umeprako. Haya, 1 2 akutaende. Guy. Okay, umekula. Yeah.
You cannot lose in your own show.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa unapenda Smokey lakini mwana ukuli bana.
Hebu bana usije bali.
Wewe. Nisikize. Wewe maji wewe.
No way.
Let me be fair. Try again. Try again.
Sasa umeirusha sana.
Try again. Let me be fair.
Aya. Hii taarifu bana makalio bana.
Acha nikusaidie.
Ingine.
Simba kapata.
Tupe chupa director.
Haya, 1 wewe.
Ama you start by
Probably. I'm try.
Hapana, niko sawa.
Acha nikupe nini? Unaona hivi? Unataka hivi?
Unaona hii ilikuwa karibu.
Hivyo nimekuonesha. Unaona hata Kenji anakuchekelea. Finally. Imagine utoke bila kuonja Smokey.
Hizi juu kunaweza enda aje?
Songa juu hizo zimebaki ni zangu. Yaani nimemake sure tu umeonja mpaka nikakuonesha tu. Kenji chunga mic. Hapa jazitoanisha.
Kubzu wewe uko na Mwakenya.
Zimebaki ni zangu.
Ay.
Taosha studio. Niko poa?
Umeweza?
Unajua nimekula ngapi? Imebaki moja. Redeem yourself.
Man. Ninaomba kubwa kwa ingine.
You are praying for what? You should pray for your enemies.
Fuchs. Thank you, Lord.
Hey. You'll be among the 100 intercessors. Of State House.
Bana mimi naombi na inafanya kazi bana.
Hey, congratulations. My plan was you will not eat any. But at least umeangukia mbili. But in my show, I cannot lose. Umekubali? Na hili kuwa fair game.
Msema kwa kiprako.
Producer unaulizwa.
Hapana, sana.
Uko sure afanyangi hivi mkono?
Na flip. Bwana Paul.
Yeah.
So I think as we come to the end of today's episode, kijana hapa anachapa tu. One, I can say, first, I'm grateful for the opportunity. You have an amazing studio. Guys, this studio is amazing. First, you can let people know how they can find you.
We have a page called Mzikibuzz, because that's the name of our studio. So you can follow us on all social media platforms: Mzikibuzz, Instagram, Facebook, and also you can also tutafute kwa simu ya namba ya simu, that is 0720697528. Hapo utatupata. And also tuko located along Thika Road, opposite Garden City Mall. There's a place that has a church called Overcoming Faith Church. Tuko huko ndani. Ingia tu kwa gate tuseme naenda studio, utaletwa kwetu. Yes.
Probably you can let them know some of the people, some of the greats that have passed through your studio.
We've done a lot in the Kikuyu world, in the Kikuyu market, handling almost every known musician in the Kikuyu market. And these are the uptown market. We've handled Shusho Christina. We've done a session with Ipiana, Eric Wainaina, among many others. And the number keeps growing as more and more people come in.
Okay.
Yes.
What inspires you?
Doing things differently.
Wow. And that's why he's on Young and Different. He's inspired by doing things differently. Whatever inspiration you got or whatever you've learned from today's episode, you can comment it. Put it on the comment section. We'd like to hear your feedback. Remember to like this video, share it, click the link. You can share the link to this video and all the other episodes to all your social media platforms so that many other people can also be blessed just the way you have been blessed. Nimeshiba sana masmoki leo hata zani nakula lunch.
Hapo
Kama unaona kirudio.
Turudie. Sasa
Tukirudia zindakula zote. Wacha nilikuonesha.
Sasa tufanye hivi. Ili nijue tuko sawa. Tukirudia ufanye na mkono ya left.
Oh, sawa. Na ufanye na mguu ya right. That will be fair. Guys, until next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.